Before we get started with our video, we want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Steve Jones for sending us this video topic. Ever wonder why your freezer has a heater? It seems pretty weird, right? A freezer is supposed to keep things cold, not warm them up. But believe it or not, freezers need heaters to function properly. And today, we're going to break down the science behind it.
In today's video, we'll explain why there is a heater in your freezer and why it's needed to make your freezer function properly.
So let's do this. To understand why there's a heater in your freezer, we first need to talk about frost. Your freezer works by pulling heat out of the air, cooling it down, and keeping your food frozen. But there's a problem. Air always contains moisture, and when that moisture touches the freezing cold coils inside your freezer, it turns into frost and ice. Over time, this frost can build up on the evaporator coils, the part of the freezer responsible for cooling. If too much frost forms, it acts as an insulator, making it harder for the freezer to cool properly and making it work harder, which wastes energy.
This is where the heater comes in. Freezers have something called a defrost heater, which turns on periodically to melt away any buildup frost. Once the heater has done its job, the melted water drains out and the freezer goes back to keeping things cold. This cycle is controlled by a timer or a sensor that detects when ice buildup is getting too thick. The defrost heater only runs for a short time, just long enough to clear the frost, so your freezer doesn't warm up too much.
If the defrost heater stops working, frost keeps building up, blocking airflow and making your freezer struggle to stay cold. You might notice ice forming in unusual places, food taking longer to freeze, or even a rise in temperature inside your freezer. And if it's not fixed, your freezer could eventually stop working altogether.
So, even though it sounds weird, your freezer needs a heater to keep it running efficiently. It prevents frost from taking over and helps your freezer do its job, which is keeping your food frozen. Pretty cool, right? No pun intended, or should I say pretty hot.
If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more science breakdowns, and let us know in the comments what other everyday mysteries you want us to explain next. Peace and have a positive, productive day.